Socialization is a lifelong process of learning culture and how to behave in society. For me, this started at home when my parents taught me simple manners like saying please and thank you. These small phrases are part of what make us feel connected and respected in society. Over time, I realized that socialization happens not just at home, but in school and at work. It shapes how we talk, what we value, and even how we see ourselves.
开始了。
Demography is all about understanding population changes, things like birth rates, death rates, and migration. I filmed this at a local park where I saw lots of young families and children playing, which shows how our neighborhood is growing and getting younger. Demography helps governments plan for schools, hospitals, and other needs. It's not just about numbers, it's about understanding how people and communities change. Norms are the everyday rules we follow without thinking. For example, when I filmed this at a grocery store, people were waiting politely in line. It's automatic. Norms can be formal, like laws, or informal, like saying excuse me when you bump into someone. They keep society predictable and help us know what to expect. Even small things like waiting in line are part of what makes society run smoothly. Social stratification is about how society divides people into classes based on wealth, power, and privilege. In my city, you can see it when you walk from an area with luxury condos to an older neighborhood where people struggle with rent. Stratification means some people have better chances in life, better schools, better jobs, while others have to fight harder to get ahead. It's important to understand how these social layers shape people's lives. Agents of socialization are the people and places that teach us how to be part of society. For me, family was the first teaching me basic manners and beliefs, but my teachers also played a big role, showing me how to work with others and follow rules. My friends taught me what's cool and what's not. These agents shape who we are and how we see the world. Urbanization is when people move from the countryside into cities. I filmed this on a busy street, where you can see new apartments, shops, and people from different backgrounds. Urbanization brings jobs and new ideas, but also challenges like traffic and pollution. It's about how cities grow and change, and how that affects the people who live there. Religion is a social institution that creates community and moral values. I filmed this near a local church that's important in my neighborhood. Religion helps us find purpose and connect with others. Through shared rituals and beliefs, it can shape how we say right and wrong, and it brings people together for festivals, holidays, and acts of service. Environmental sociology looks at how society impacts the environment and how the environment affects society. In my community, the river is polluted from nearby factories, and that pollution mostly affects poor neighborhoods. resource mobilization theory says that social movements need more than just passion. They need resources. In my neighborhood, there's a group trying to improve bus service. They have great ideas, but they need money, leaders, and volunteers to make it happen. This theory explains why some movements succeed and others don't. It's not just about being angry, it's about getting organized. Social mobility is about moving up or down in society. Some of my friends got scholarships to college and now have good jobs. That's upward mobility. Others didn't have those chances and stayed in lower paying work. It shows how where we start doesn't always decide where we end up, but also how barriers can make it hard to move ahead. A population pyramid shows how many young and old people live in a place. In my city, more people are getting older, so there's more need for healthcare and senior services. You can see this shift on community data boards. It's a good way to plan for the future and make sure everyone's needs are met. In school, I didn't just learn math or science. I learned how to show up on time, follow rules, finish assignments, cooperate with classmates, and respect teachers. That's called the hidden curriculum. It's all the lessons we pick up that aren't in the textbooks, and they prepare us for life beyond school. Inequality means that some countries have a lot of resources and wealth, while others don't. In my city, I meet immigrants who moved here because they didn't have the same opportunities back home. It's a reminder that the gap between rich and poor countries shapes where people live and what chances they have. Social change is about how communities transform over time. My neighborhood used to have small shops and old buildings. Now there are new apartments and coffee shops and brand new bookstores. It's exciting, but it also means some people get pushed out or left behind. Social change is never simple. It's about who benefits and who doesn't.